Alright, what's up guys? It's Dubstep again. Video number 2 for the Dubstep's May Madness. I think, yeah. Video number 2, second one out of 7, and I kind of forgot to mention in the first one that one of my ideas that I've been having for a while is to, try and incorporate as much dubstep music, genre, music into my channel as possible, considering that this is, I gotta go with the name. I try and use it as much as possible in my intro stuff, outro, stuff like that. But anyways, an idea that I've been given from a friend a while ago and that I've been kind of trying to do is to get some gameplay and just, put the entire thing in dubstep music in the background. Yeah. And I was thinking, this could be a really nice time to do that. And so my plan is the next video will hopefully be a good search and destroy game. Hopefully about 4 minutes long. I've got a nice little song picked out. I hope you guys like it. And hopefully that'll go well. I hope it goes well actually, because, if you guys really like that, then I'd really appreciate doing that, because I think it kind of makes it, it enhances the gameplay a little bit. It makes it seem like a lot more up-tempo, a lot, more hyphy, stuff like that. So that's what I got planned for the next video. This is actually a pretty long game, actually. It's about 2 minutes longer than the last one, I believe. This is, I believe, 42 and 3 double chopper gunner, double blackbird, only one set of dogs because the game ended too soon. But yeah, the third death was while I was in my chopper gunner that I just called in with like 2 seconds left in the game because I wanted to make it a double chopper gunner game. And so you pretty much won't see me die for a really long time the rest of this game. I get to pick up a lot of kills with this MPL. Good thing to have scavenger on, because you see there, went from 0 in reserve to 120, and I am set to just spray down everybody, anybody, and everybody. And that's what I go around doing. That Blackbird just makes things so easy. And honestly, I was thinking about, kind of talking a little bit about ghosts in this game, because if you're like me, and you've completely eliminated ghosts from your playstyle, mostly because you feel it's unfair to the other team, then you know how kind of at a big disadvantage is. I usually only have it on one class if the other team is like spamming spy plane, or I'm playing search and destroy or something like that. But yeah, usually I never use ghosts. Same with the FAMAS. I've got the most kills out of any gun with it from my lower prestiges before it became completely tabooed. And yeah, so I don't use that gun anymore. I also feel like I'm just, I'm making it too hard on the other team to kill me 'cause it's so good. And it's amazing in this game because there's definitely enough counters for spy plane. There's, counter spy plane, Strela, Ghost, stuff like that. There's also Sam turret. So there's a lot of counters that you can use for it besides Ghost, is what I'm trying to say. But for a greedy like kill horror player like I am, you're not gonna be running Strela, Sam turret, or counter spy plane. So if the other team is using spy plane, basically your only counter is just to just destroy them so much that they can't get 3 kills in a row to get spy plane. And or you really just live with it and you just outplay them so hard that even when they know where you are, that they can't kill you. But yeah, I really hope in the next game they put they keep it like this, but they don't allow a counter for spy plane in a perk spot, because even though I realize that spy plane is really shown into its full potential when kill streaks don't stack up in this game, spy plane becomes very favorable because you're not losing a potential jump to a higher kill streak by using it. So it basically gives you the knowledge of almost everyone on the map, barring the people with Ghost, which is incredibly useful because this game is really all COD, mostly is based around knowing where the other person is before you see them. There's a lot of it that comes into just reaction time, gunfights, stuff like that. But if you know where the other person is every time, you're gonna win 9 times out of 10. Usually, if you're decent. Um, and so that's something I really think is good. Cold-blooded wasn't a big deal because they had stopping power to counter it. I'm I'm I have much more support for a lower damage kind of game like this one. It's just, I don't know. I feel like the more damage it takes to kill, the more consistent it is. There's less BS, like I've said in my other commentary. Like how in Battlefield 3, I feel like as you get better at the game, you can consistently do better like every game. It's not so much of a game of chance that I feel Modern Warfare 3 is, where even if you have the ability to go 50-3, you're not going to do that very often, because there's so many problems. Maybe problems isn't like the right word to use for it, but if like, even though grenades are fairly powerful in this game, there's a lot of times where, you might get a 5-kill streak, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, a grenade comes out of nowhere in Modern Warfare 3, and you die. Or you see someone out of the corner of your eye, and you get 2-shotted, and you die. Whereas in this, there's a little bit more accuracy required to actually kill someone, which means even if you don't get a drop on someone that you'd like to, they really need to execute a lot better. There's my second and last death for pretty much the entire game. And I switched to my FAL class with Tactical Moss Pro, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, another gold weapon. I almost have all of them gold. Probably played this game way too much, but yeah, they've still kind of got to execute with some accuracy, and I like this. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just one of my those kind of kills I like, where you just kind of keep going back to that, and you just keep consistently getting like a kill every like 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't think you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's kind of my little rant on like the Call of Duty damage system, I guess. But yeah, I guess back to get back to get no. Well, to get back to the original subject of this, the next video should be a nice little search and destroy gameplay if I can pick one up. Gonna go for that right now, and should be a little dubstep background music. And yeah, so as this game comes to an end, I'm about to pick up my second Blackbird and get the second chopper gunner with about 5 or 6 seconds left in the game. Call it in for the plus 300 and title of 2 chopper gunner game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll stay with you guys for the last minute or so. And I really appreciate the support I've gotten in the comments on some of the videos, especially that MLB 12 The Show thing. I know I kind of promised it in the comments to do franchise mode, but it's not really looking that great. So don't actually expect that. Yeah. So here we go. I think I'm about 1 off Blackbird. I'm going to get 2 kills really quick. And right in here. No? Yeah, here we go. There's Blackbird. Call it in. Kill this guy. And call in that chopper gunner right here and die for the final kill. So final score is about 42-3. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.